What is up, guys and girls? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having fun, and I hope you're all getting on the water as much as possible. We are back with you from La Ventana, Mexico. Reckless Riders is here for the winter to teach, ride, and enjoy all types of foiling so that we can make Reckless Riders even better than it already is. Now, today we're coming back at you with a Wingfoil video, and what we're going to look at is something simple. So it's going to be a pretty short video, and what we're going to focus on is how to get into switch stance, or more importantly, actually, I'd say get out of switch stance. So for example, after maybe you've managed to do your first turns, your first jibes or tacks or whatever, and you're in a position such as this, switch stance, you're going to need to switch your feet over, right? And for a lot of people, this can be the point where they fall off, which is very annoying when you've done all the nice hard work of getting around a turn and you end up falling off when you have to switch your feet. Now, switching the feet is pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but there's a little, like one or two little tips you can add in there, in my opinion, to make it easier and faster to learn in the beginning. So the first one we're going to go is, a lot of people, after they come out of the turn, they try to head really upwind. They want to reduce the power, reduce the wind, they want to go a bit slower, which is fine. You don't need to go fast to switch your feet per se, although speed will keep you on better control of the foil. But if you go a little bit more downwind, and now there's no need to power up here, right? It's just more like you're letting the wing pull you forwards. So you don't have to do any work and get uncomfortable with your body. You're literally just letting the wing pull you forwards. So instead of riding in a switch stance position and trying to go upwind like this, you relax a little bit and you stay a bit more downwind. This way you don't have to work much, and the speed of your foil will continue to go as it is. Now, when you're going in this position, we said your switch stance, so you're going to be in this position here. Let me stand on our lovely axis board. Don't worry, I have a mat under it. So we're in this position, we've just come out of a turn, and like we said, we're letting it kind of pull us slightly downwind in order to not lose speed and to be more comfortable. Now, before you do the turn, if you're going to be switching your feet, if you have straps, you should take off the back strap before you even enter the turn, so that it's easier for you later. So you come out of the turn and you're something like this. Back foot is in front of the back strap, front foot is still in the same strap it was. Once you finish your turn and you're in switch stance, like we said, you keep it a little bit downwind, and what we're going to try and do now is something like this. Right? So what's the easiest way of doing that? Well, first of all, you don't want to be really high on your foil, because obviously when you're first learning, that's scary, and it's going to be hard to not pop out of the water if you make any little mistakes, and obviously we're going to be making mistakes in the beginning. So what we want to do is get nice and low to the water. Now, you don't need to be touching it, but you want to be nice and low. So if your mast normally has you somewhere up here, come down here to start what I'm going to show you now. Now, your next step when you're down there low on the mast is that you will make a little kind of pop maneuver. So like you're trying to send that board up, right? While doing that, because we're low, we have plenty of space for the mast to come out. Once the mast comes up, so when you start that pop and the mast starts coming out of the water, so the board's coming upwards, at that point, what you're going to do is you're going to bring your back foot forwards into the other strap, right? And you say, well, I can't stay here. Obviously, you're not going to stay here because this is going to land you down. But what it also does, if you stay there for half a second or a second, it starts bringing the board down again. So you've popped it up, it starts to go upwards, you go forwards, it starts to go downwards, and now you bring your back foot back and it equalizes again. Right? And even if you're doing this in the beginning and you kind of touch down on the water, that's fine. Touchdown still counts as a switch. Obviously, the more you do it and the better you get at it, the more it will smoothen out and the move won't even be that much. Now, what else can we add to make this easier? So like we said, we're here, we're going downwind, we have it pulling us. Now the change is going to be on your wing. You can put your wing higher up. If your wing is higher up here, this will alleviate some of the weight from the foil. It will make you feel more stable, and it'll give you something to kind of pull down on while you make that change. So again, this time with the wing higher up, we're going to go nice and low on the mast, then we're going to make a pop-up, kind of, not aggressive, we're just going to put weight on the back so the board starts coming up. When it starts coming up, we're going to go back foot front, now it starts going down, and front foot back. And then you have the wing higher up, you can pull down on it, relax everything, and you're back in position. And then you can go upwind or wherever you like. Now, I'm showing this pretty slow for you to understand, but what I really want you, I'll show you once at full speed how it would be so that you get the idea. So as you're going here, you're going to go pop up. As it starts going up, you're going to go 1, 2. And you see I stay nice and low on my knees, and I make sure my steps are secure. So I'm going immediately strap, back. Okay, so back to front, front to back. Like that. This you can practice this a lot on the ground as well, in order to get used to that move. So as you see, you don't have to look at your straps, you don't have to be guessing if I'm going to hit the right place or not, and you just go 1, 2. Simple as that, right? So again, if this is your board here and you're high up normally, you're going to come nice and low, you're going to pop it up. As it starts going up, you're going to bring the back foot here forwards. This will flatten out your board and start dropping it. And then you bring the forward foot back, and this lifts it up again, and you go like this. So the whole movement looks like that. And the faster and better you get at this, this move will get smaller and smaller and smaller, so you will feel like you're going a little change like that. And when you get fast enough and good enough with this, it will just flatten out and you'll just make a switch. You won't even feel any change to your board. So that's basically how to switch your feet on the board. You can do this as well from normal stance to get into switch stance, right? It's exactly the same thing. So if you're here and you're riding, okay, let's say we're riding this way and we're riding normal stance, get the back foot out to be ready, get low, pop up, 1, 2, now you switch stance. And then you can go into a switch stance jibe or whatever reason you might have switched your feet for. So that is how to switch your feet on the board. Nice and simple, right? Practice those steps on the beach and then just go out in the water and do them. Remember, key points, get low on the board. Keep your wing a bit higher than you normally would, so it keeps you, takes away some of your weight and gives you some extra stability. And practice those steps on land so that you can do them nice and smoothly. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like, comment with any questions you might have or any recommendations for future videos. And if you did like it and enjoyed it and you think there's someone that might benefit from this, please feel free to share the video and spread the love and knowledge of wingfoiling. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.